Oh, there's
Okay.
John too. And all right.
All right, Judy, I think you're good to go then.
We'll call the meeting to order then at, I don't even know what time it is.
108.
108.
Oh, wait.
I'll second.
Should we do the Pledge of Allegiance then?
Sure.
Sure, everybody stand up, I guess.
Ready?
Okay.
All right, I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic
for which
which it stands,
one
one
nation,
nation,
under God,
under God,
indivisible,
indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was different.
All right.
All right, then we need a roll call, Diane.
John Marshall,
Here.
Judy Miller,
Here.
Judy Van Bogart.
Here. All right, public comments. That would have been if somebody wanted to submit something. Is that what that was? They
Right.
could have.
Correct.
There have been no emails received.
Okay, and then we have approval of the previous minutes. Judy and John, I don't know if you had time to look over them. Way back from November
Yeah, way back.
and December 4th.
I motion
And this
to-
is only the regular session minutes. The executive session minutes will be done at a later in-person meeting
Okay,
because I didn't want to email them.
Okay,
right.
that's fair. Yeah, I motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Those are good. Attorney, do you have anything for us?
No, other than I don't think any of you have met me before. So I'm the Addison of Addison Denolfo now, formerly Addison Prince. And so I've been behind the scenes doing work over probably 25 years with the village. I knew Nick from Oswego when I was village attorney there, and he was, I believe, deputy chief at the time in the police department.
Yeah, deputy chief, and then before that, captain. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got many years of dealing with boards of fire, police commissioners, fire commissions, and police commissions. So Bill Thomas, who has been doing most of the village work, hasn't much experience in this arena. So he asked if there was somebody else who could step in, and you got the B team today.
All right. Well, good to see you, Carl.
I've got a
Oh, you won't remember me, but I was an intern in your office when I was in law school about 12 years ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm getting old, so
Me too.
so I'm glad to be here, and I'll answer any questions that you have as we go along.
Okay, good.
Okay. So police department, the eligibility list update.
Okay. Well, we've got some motion and votes down below. I'll just go real quick. I know you guys got a copy of an email from Willie Baker or Billy Baker. He is gainfully and happily employed at the city of Aurora in their police department, went through the academy, went through their field training program, made it through, and is out on his own. So he did send in his thanks to us, but that he's not interested because he would be the next person up on the list. So I know that's down next below. Then the next individual below him, which would be Derek Bryja. I have talked to him. He is still very much interested. He has not been hired by another police department yet, would be extremely interested in coming to work in Elburn. So, and you guys have previously looked at his background. The last meeting we met, his was one of the backgrounds that had been completed. I don't know if you remember, but we had 4 of them scheduled. The only one we didn't complete fully was Willie Baker, because at that point in time, he was in the academy for Aurora. So everything with Derek is done up to the point of needing a conditional job offer here later on so that we can move forward with that. But kind of just discussing about the eligibility list and our update, a reminder that our current list expires June 28th. It was adopted 2 years ago, so it'll be expiring. And we will need to be working on what are we going to do for our next list. So I was hoping to have a little more information by the time our meeting started today, but I haven't gotten anything from the state other than on Monday, we received some information that there would be some guidance coming out in how police commissions could address the need to test and keep moving forward with eligibility lists, given the current stay-at-home social distancing guidelines and everything. There was apparently a meeting between the governor, the governor's office, the Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board, and some other people. On Monday, we were told we would get some additional information later this week. That still hasn't happened. But kind of looking towards what could we do and what are our options other than what we have done before in the past, which is the group meeting, put it out, have everybody come in and take the exam on site, which I still believe is the best option. I didn't know if the board wanted to consider another firm or whether we wanted to continue to use, I think it, Judy, help me, I can't think of the name of the
No,
company.
I'm drawing a
You guys have
blank
used.
too, out of Big Rock.
It's,
company.
yeah, they're out of Big Rock. It's like police statistical something or what.
I'm drawing a
They've
blank.
done our eligibility list before. However, when we did the sergeant's testing, we used a different firm, which is Standard and Associates, because they just seem to have a whole better packet for the promotional. I don't know if you remember the mess we went through trying to get those presentations made. So they also do eligibility testing. They have a couple of different options. One of which is an online testing option. I just wanted to make you guys aware of it in case we get to that point. Although I'm not a fan of it, it would allow us to have them administer a test online. However, with the caveat, they don't have a way to absolutely ensure that the person taking that exam is the person that's applying to our agency. So it's not a proctored situation. You know, the best they can do is kind of by an email login verification, but you don't know who's sitting behind the keyboard on the other end. So just wanted to make the board aware that is an option. They also do a standard sit-in application. And one thing that I found out that they do that is really appealing on our end is they have an option that they would do the complete posting of the notice, taking in, people would go to their website, pay the fee for the exam, and they can set different fees. They would get them the application and everything. They would process the applications, then get them to us. And then on the day of the exam, they have enough exams there for all of the applicants. They basically handle that for their fee. If we want to consider that, rather than the paper copies coming into us, we keep the list and then we send out the notices for the exam. It's an option. I just wanted to make sure that you, as a commission, were aware of it, can think about it. We don't have to obviously make a decision on this today. We'll probably need to be talking about this by our next meeting to decide which way we want to go. And maybe by then we'll have some more guidelines on our social distancing and our group sizes and what we might be allowed to do by any guidance from the Training and Standards Boards or any special exemptions that they may give for these things. So
I'd be curious on the cost difference too.
they gave me a little bit of a breakdown. It is their basic minimum fee is $1,500. And then they said most of their agencies right now are charging a $45 fee. They will collect that fee from their website when people submit for the application. That goes towards their fee, and then they would just bill us the difference. Now, if it winds up being much more applicants than what we typically see, we might owe more for more exams. But that fee that they would collect for the application process goes directly towards their cost, and then we would be billed for the difference, rather than us collecting that fee, that coming in, and then we pay the whole thing out as we do with the other firm. So just a couple of options if we wanted to consider, if you as a commission felt you would want to see them come in and do any kind of presentation, we could have them do the same thing like what we did when we went through the sergeant's exam, where we had the two companies come in and make a presentation of their processes and their product and their experience, and then you could decide on it. So just kind of an upgrade, a new thing that they're offering, a little more technologically oriented than our other company who, you know, I can just describe them a little more old school and, you know, certainly a good company. They've been around a long time, and we've been happy with their service at the eligibility list entry level, but just something else for the commissioners to think about as we move forward on this. So all of that being said, what I'd kind of like to do is see what happens here in the next few weeks with our stay-at-home guidance and our social distancing guidance. And we're going to have another meeting anyway, at least a special meeting moving forward with our candidates that we have here down the road. To let you know, I did receive an email confirmation 2 days ago. We have a reserved slot at the Police Training Institute, which is the academy that's located at the University of Illinois. It is a residential academy. That is the one that I have a secured, guaranteed spot in. That class was supposed to start May 17th. They've messed the dates back and forth a little bit, but I just got an email the other day. It is now set for a reporting date of May 31st. And this did come out after Monday, after whatever guidance was at least given to the academies of what they would be able to do and could do. That was prefaced in this email. So our next candidate we need to have on board, ready to be sworn in at our second village board meeting in May, so that we can get that person in and ready to go and have them report in to Champaign at the Police Training Institute on the 31st of May. And that's a Sunday. So we'll need another board meeting or commission meeting, excuse me, here soon to hopefully then give a final job offer after we move our way through this list, and if you in fact give the conditional job offer today.
Okay.
So any questions of me kind of on that? I know I spit out a whole lot there kind of quick.
No, that sounded good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's kind of it. I can reach out to our other testing company, get updated pricing from them. I have the pricing from Standard. And then I'll have that available for the commission by the next meeting. And then we can discuss, do we want to try to have somebody come in and make a presentation, maybe after we're able to reconvene a regular style board meeting in person, and have somebody come in rather than trying to have them do a video presentation on one of these sites here, like what we're using today. So,
Good. Okay.
okay. All right, I think that's all I have under mine. And Judy, I mean, as far as executive session, I don't believe, we don't have anybody that logged in anyway. So kind of going by what Carl said, I don't believe we have any need to go to that. You guys have already seen the packets and had previously given an initial okay to all those backgrounds I presented back at the previous meeting, so.
Right. All right, so we just need to make a motion to extend a conditional job offer for what's his name now?
Derek Bryja, it's
Derek
B-R-Y-J-A is his last name, and the first name spelling is D-E-R-Y-K.
Okay, I make a motion.
And
Anyone want to second it?
Yeah, I'll second the motion.
Who made the motion? Judy?
Judy, and then
Judy Van Bogart. Okay.
yeah. And then do we need a roll call or just,
I would say yes.
okay, go ahead then.
John Marshall?
So I'm giving you my answer, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
you're on the
The answer
motion.
would be yes to extend a job offer.
Judy Miller?
Yes.
Judy Van Bogart?
Yeah.
okay, I will let him know that.
I guess
I'm
I
sure
can't
he'll be
sign the form
excited.
today.
I will have a form, Judy, I'll drop it off to you, bring it by the house for you to sign. If
Okay.
not this afternoon, then will you be around tomorrow?
I got to go into work for a little while. I could swing by there in the morning if you wanted. before I
Okay, yeah, if you want to do that, yeah,
Okay,
just give us a call or come to the side door and ring the buzzer because the front door is locked.
right,
So just
okay,
ring the buzzer and I'll have it here for you. Because my afternoon this afternoon is kind of crazy, but yeah, if you can stop by in the morning, that'll work.
okay, we'll plan on
Okay.
that. So then you have a motion to approve or to strike candidates? Is there
That would
someone-
be Willie Baker,
Willie?
who was the
Okay.
one that sent in the email stating that he's no longer interested.
Okay,
Okay.
anyone want to make a motion? John?
No, okay, I'll motion to strike Willie Baker's application due to the fact that he's already working and any longer.
Judith, you want to second that?
I'll second that.
I was wondering, maybe it was not a good motion. I was gonna have to re-motion it.
All right,
It works.
can we do an all in favor or roll call again?
All in favor is fine.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay. And then next is communications. Anybody have anything for that? No? How about old business? I don't remember what we've talked about.
That's how old it is.
That's how old it is, yeah. Oh.
New business, and then I guess we could adjourn, huh?
Okay, under new business, real quick.
Yeah.
Just a reminder that the police commissioners are covered for training costs for the Illinois Fire and Police Commissioners Association conferences. I know none of you went to the fall one, and I think the May one is still planned, if I remember right. I don't think they canceled it yet, which I think is in May sometime.
Yeah, usually first weekend in May. The notice
Yeah,
is
just
like,
think about, May, I think May and November are those. If you do want to go for either some of the class sessions that you have not yet taken or refresher on the ones that you have on some of the more current or, topics like creating the lists and all those things. If you want to go to those, we do have money in our fiscal year budget to pay for you to go to those training classes if you want to do that. I just wanted to make sure you remembered that and were aware of it.
Yeah, probably more November.
Okay, probably a good idea, yeah.
yeah,
But thank you. Yeah.
thank you for
Okay.
that.
All right.
All right. All right, want to make a motion to adjourn, anybody?
I'll motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Boy, Carl, you got off
All right.
easy on this meeting. Holy cow.
It's simple.
All right. Well, maybe there'll be more questions the next one when we actually get down to formulating our list process and what we're going to do. But I will, I'll take care of the, making the notifications on this, getting our candidate going, and then we'll see when we need to have a special meeting, hopefully to move forward to the next step.
All right.
Sounds good,
Let me-
Chief.
Everybody stay healthy.
Yes,
We'll talk
same
soon.
here. Okay,
All
take
right.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.